Hi, a very, very happy new year to you and welcome to a new year of LRCC Soundbites. New year, new start. Isn't that what some people say? Well, today I thought I'd talk about someone who was at the centre of a new start. This man's name was Noah. You might have heard of him. Basically, the story goes that Noah was a good man in a world of evil. God told Noah to build a huge boat, sometimes called the Ark, that was then filled with every kind of animal and bird. Once all was finished, and the animals on board, along with Noah and his whole family, God sent a flood to refresh the whole earth. Many weeks later, after the Ark had safely floated on that flood, it came to rest on a mountain, and eventually Noah, his family and his friends and his animals and the birds, they all came out. It's actually, if you think about it, quite a catastrophic story. But it finishes with a promise from God that never again would a flood destroy everything on earth. And as a sign to remember that, God put a rainbow in the sky, a sign of his promise. Now, I don't know what you think of this story. People have argued for many years over whether it's historically accurate, whether it's possible. That's not a debate that I want to get into on the soundbite. Rather, I just want us to think about this man, Noah, from our story. Here he was, living with his wife and children. His kids, they were grown men, they had their own wives, they lived together as an extended family. And the story's telling us that this one man, Noah, became the key individual. He became the one man who would save everybody else. It was through Noah listening to God and building the ark that everybody else was saved. One man. You know, in this story, building the ark, it was a massive undertaking. It took decades and decades. And I'm sure many people wondered what he was playing at and probably made fun of this man who was building this huge boat, probably not even next to a river. Noah believed what God was telling him, and he faithfully did what he was asked to do. Through the faith of this one man, humanity, along with animals and birds, were all saved. A new start was possible for them, and the whole of life on earth was reset. When I read that story, I wonder what Noah might have thought as he was building the ark, day after day, month after month, year after year. Did he realise the significance of what he was doing? And then I look at myself and I wonder about the things that I find myself doing. Things for LRCC, or things outside, things that I believe God wants me to do though. When I read stories like Noah, it helps me to keep going. Because like this man Noah, I guess I have no idea what the end is going to look like. I'm not expecting any great catastrophes to come to pass. But sometimes if I can make what I think is just a little bit of difference in someone's life, then maybe that can grow and become something huge for them. So as we go into this new year, I'm challenged to keep going, doing the things that I believe in and the things that I trust God's hand is in, because he's got the results. He knows what's going to come. I guess you could call it taking a step of faith. So I wanted to ask you, what are the things that you believe in? Are there things that you believe you should be doing in 2023? What might it look like for you to take a step of faith? Maybe for you that's to find out more about who Jesus was and why Christians believe he still matters today. Thanks for listening. I really do hope and pray you have a happy and blessed new year. And may it bring new starts for you wherever you need them. God bless you.